And what separated Harvey from Bob's personality and prevented Bob from taking advantage of his own power?
Well, Bob was a difficult person initially, as was Harvey running, and people were afraid of Bob. But Bob was a better human being than Harvey. And Bob was an alcoholic at one point who went through therapy, Alcoholics Anonymous, and righted his ship and basically became a very reflective, looking at yourself, accepting responsibility for your bad behavior, uh, kind of a person. And his brother, he discovered, was not. I tell the story of they go to lunch one day with David Boies, their attorney, and he coaxed David Boies to speak to Harvey about how proud David Boies was for the success he had had, a farm boy growing up and becoming the successful lawyer that he was. And he hoped that David talking about that would allow Harvey maybe to look inside himself and take some pride and smell the roses a little more. And David Boies talked about how proud he was of his life and how his parents would be so proud of the success he had. And at the end of the story, Bob had tears rolling down his cheeks. And Harvey looked at David Boies and at Bob and said, "Why are you telling me that? What's this all about?" He couldn't relate. And one of the ways I ended the book with a quote from Bob talking about his brother, talking about Harvey, saying, one of the things I learned about my brother, there's no human being there. There's not a person who has the ability to look inside himself, to acknowledge mistakes, to say reflectively, I want to be a better person.